How to make aloe vera hair gel. Let's get to it. So, all you need is one aloe vera branch, depending on how big it is. Mine is this big, not very big. And a container of your choice, can be bigger, depending on how big the aloe vera is. And a knife. So, let me set up the camera. So first, I'm going to hold down your aloe vera and cut the end off. You just want to cut off the top, cut off the bottom, slice the aloe vera out. Let's get to it. Hi guys, I've got a better camera angle now. So once you've cut the top off of your leaf, I had to refilm this bit because I showed my face. So if you cut off the top part of your leaf, like so. Better view. You may have some gel on the top part of your leaf as well, and you can just slice that off. I repeated this with many leaves to get a good daily use hair gel. So once you have, make sure you get all the stringy bits because they're the good bits. And you cut off all the green bits so there's none left in the jar. There may be some spiky bits on the edge, but don't worry, they're not poisonous or anything. So you can just make a slit in the gel. Don't cut the leaves, and you can just slice it off. I ended up cutting most of the leaf. So once you have your gel, you can put it in your jar, like so. And make sure you get all these stringy bits into the jar. You want to grab a small spoon that will fit inside your container. You can also use the spoon to scrape the aloe vera gel if you don't have a knife. It's kind of easier because you can't cut the leaf. So I do recommend using a spoon. So once you've got a good spoonful of gel, you can put it in your pot. Be sure that you're doing this on a cutting board or a surface that you can get messy. I'm using this blue cutting board. Make sure you get in all the stringy bits. This will be good if you have any leaves that have fallen off or have gone a bit gooey. So, once you have all the aloe vera in your pot, you want to grab your spoon and you want to just mush it. You can use a blender for this part, but I'm not. Because if you don't do this step, then you will end up with lumps in your hair of aloe vera gel. This step is kind of optional, I don't know, if you want to use chunks in your hand to rub along your hair. So, my friend Cherry is now editing my videos, so I'll tell you what software she uses in the description. So thanks, Cherry. That's not her real name. We're not using it for personal reasons. So once you've mixed it all up, like so, then you should have this kind of gel. Now you want to scoop some up with your 2 fingers, like a nice and stringy bit. You can also mix it with your fingers if you find there's lumps or your spoon doesn't fit in your container. So you want to grab some in your hand. You want to rub them together, like so. Like this. You want to grab a section of your hair, about this big. You want to apply it just to the ends. Like so. You want to do this to multiple sections of your hair. You can get it on your fingertips and rub it on your scalp. As well. This will be good before you wash your hair. It doesn't make your hair sticky and you want to brush it out afterwards. So you can do this to multiple sections of your hair or one big section. So you can repeat this as many times as you want and it doesn't damage your hair. It makes it grow. So thanks for watching, guys. Bye.